and welcome to Oh Girl.
Oh,
My
girl.
name's Abigail,
My name's Nia.
and we are here back once again with our show Oh Girl.
Oh, girl.
Real conversations between real friends.
Yes. And we have been on hiatus, just getting some more ideas, getting more inspired, and so we can bring you the best, the more clean and straight to the point.
Mm-hmm.
So, me and Abigail have really great ideas and great rollout coming up. So we're so happy that you are back with us. Make sure you share this with your friends. You like it. You comment. So that way we know what you like and what you want to see more of.
Exactly, because we have decided on a new format. We're gonna do a new segment, and it's like reviews. Let us know
Yes.
what you want us to watch. Like, let us know what you want us
Yes.
to watch and talk about. Because from the beginning, we get serious here sometimes, but like, we never wanted this to become a show you get sad with. We want to have fun and laugh, and so we got a new format. We're gonna be reviewing different shows and movies. You know, keeping it moving.
Yes. So, yes. So, thank you for coming back, and we can't wait for you to stay tuned.
All right. So, our first of all, let's should we do a quick? How have you been? Because I see you glowing. Yesterday was a very special day for a very special person. For Nia, it was her birthday.
Yes. I turned 26 yesterday on March 14th. Yes. It was.
Pisces.
Yes. Pisces. I would
Oh,
say. Yes, so it was a great day full of just gratitude for life and being able to be alive and experience life, all of its ups, downs, and
so
indifference.
like I was saying, we started a new format this time around. We're gonna do movie reviews, and but it's not just movies, it's shows. So y'all also let us know
Let us
what
know
movies.
binge worthy shows, or even if it just has a first season and we can get in at the beginning so we can be hooked. Let us know.
Let us know. I don't care if look 20-minute episodes, 6 seasons. I'm in there like
I'm in there.
swimwear. Okay,
I'll be done quick,
they'll be like, "How y'all review the whole show in a week easily?"
easy.
So,
Ask someone.
huh?
I was like, ask someone. I get it done.
So we picked some movies off of Netflix, and the first movie that we watched is called Saint Vincent. The two big stars of that movie is Bill Murray and Melissa McCarthy, and it's very much like it's a movie that followed a pattern. A movie that the
Everybody
way.
has this kind of movie, or not everybody.
Uh
It's a
huh.
kind of movie.
Yep, it's a common movie. It's a old grouchy man who gets
Yes.
softened by a young boy.
Yeah. Or it
That's
could be
how
just,
we.
it could be like an older adult getting softened by a child. Like
Yes.
building a relationship.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
So
Yes. Yes, yes.
it starts off very much like. Nia, do we want to give spoilers or do we want to like just make it generic?
Well, this is a movie review, so will be spoilers.
Okay.
Now, if you don't want, like, if you want to watch with us, stop it, go watch the movie, come back and see if you align. Or I do this too. I'll listen to a review, watch the movie, and then come back to the review and be like, yeah, you right.
Yeah, you right. You right. I see what you was talking about.
You want.
I
But yeah, it will
personally,
be
I don't
spoilers.
mind spoilers. Tell me what happened.
Yeah, I don't mind, especially if I like it. Sometimes it helps me. It's like an appetizer.
So anyway, Bill Murray plays the mean old man, Mr. Vincent. Okay, and like he's just like a alcoholic, grumpy man. He first meets the mom. Her name is Maggie, I believe. When she runs over, she messes up his fence, and they're
She
just,
didn't mess up his fence.
huh?
She did not mess up his fence.
Then why
He
was he?
ran over his own fence that night when he was drunk. And he backed in and he ran over his own fence. And then he hopped out the car and went into their house. I always was like, why is he, like, the only thing they did was hit the branch and it fell on his car. He ran over his own fence. Yes.
I see. I missed that.
I was sitting there like, I know he ain't about to take their money for a fence that he ran over because he was drunk. But that's neither here nor there. That's how they get introduced. Him lying.
Thanks for the clarification, because I sure enough missed it. But basically, you know, the boy starts hanging out with the grumpy young man. He gets picked on and bullied on at school, and so he loses his house key, so he can't even get in the house. So he calls his mom from the mean old man's house, and you know, mom is newly separated, divorced, and you know, basically she's starting to run a household by herself.
Yeah.
And so she's at work, long hours. She works in a hospital. They don't really say what she does, but in short, she can't get away. And so she asks, can you watch him? And he says, I'll do it for $12. And so $12 an hour, that's their agreement. He watches the boy, and that's how they begin to start their relationship. You want to take, I'm going to pass it off to you.
So, I just like, first of all, I like the movie because I can relate to it. I had a similar situation, not with a grumpy old man, with a nice older woman. But after they, you know, start building their relationship, or he starts babysitting the young boy. What's his name? I can't remember his name. But once he starts, you know, babysitting the young boy, he and him, like, you know, they start doing stuff together. Now, say Vincent is not a person that knows where kids should be and where kids shouldn't be. So he's taking this boy just along for the ride. He watches as this little boy gets beat up. He's sitting there watching this little boy. This boy is getting picked on by some boys from his school. He's watching this boy get beat up. The boy smacks the boy first, and then they start beating him up. Comes over, he knows the boy, breaks the thing in half, breaks the boy's skateboard in half, which is, you know, one of the tools he used to beat the boy up. And they run away, whatever. Now he takes it upon himself to start teaching the boy how to fight. Once again, we go back to the topic. He doesn't know what kids should know and what kids shouldn't know, because he teaches them how to break a nose. And
he said you're shorter. He was
like, gotta be harder. Like, just use all of your leg strength. Just And so him and the boy are starting to get very acquainted, and I can tell that they both enjoy each other's company, even though neither one of them wants to say they do. But you can tell that they're having a good time. He teaches him how to bet on horses. Because not only is Vincent an alcoholic and a grouchy old man, but usually they're gamblers. So he's a gambler as well, and he owes people money because he doesn't have that much money. And so they're gambling, and they actually win pretty big. And this is where this show, I start to see their true connection, because he takes the money. Him and the boy are about to have a great time with this money, and he opens up a savings account for him. And this is where I see, you know, a change for sure. I was like, that's so sweet.
Now, see, I saw that part right there. I saw it differently. I didn't see it as sweet. I see it, oh, you old skanky old man, you old dirty dog. Because, see, earlier, he couldn't close his bank account because...
Yeah.
Look, they said, you know, I would like to close my account, right? And the woman, she said, okay, what's your name? She said $112 and something cent. Yeah, he said small bill, please. No, that's how much you have to pay before you can close the account.
She's like, what? And she's like, yeah, nigga, that's money. He's like, what?
And so when he went to open the account, he said, "In my grandson's name," like that. I was like, I was like, so you're doing this because you can no longer have an account in your name? Is that what this is? Like, that was how I was feeling. Because then later on, he went back and cleared, and he closed the account.
Well, at that time he did pay up what he owed on the other account, and then he opened an account for him.
Right.
You know what? These are real things because I looked at it a different way. Even though technically, most of that money should have belonged to the boy because he put $7 in, and
7 to 3.
Put 3.
Yep.
But cheaps, skates, heaters. But I really did, it's kind of like all these movies where the person is not 100% good. They have that wager of
they're not 100% bad. Cause looking at him, you like, man, what, like?
Yeah.
And I was one other thing, because we have been ragging on him, Mr. Vincent, for so long. Like, one thing that's good, he went and was taking care of this old lady, and like he'd go in there and like talk to her, and I was like, this seems so like out of character from what they have built him up to be. And so when he was in there talking to the old lady and everything like that, I was like, who's this old woman he going to talk to and everything like that? And I didn't connect it till later that was his wife.
Oh, see, I seen the pictures on the wall, opened his scene, and knew it was her.
You be paying attention.
Yeah, I do. But the one thing I didn't understand was, but it made sense. It's just because she had dementia, he made himself the doctor instead of her husband.
Mm-hmm.
So that way she had that relationship of, doctor, such and such, such and such. And so that showed his gentle side, was that he did this, he came and see her and did her laundry
every week
for 8 years.
After
even
she
though
stopped,
they have a service on her senior living facility that could do it, he wanted to do that for her. And so that showed his humanness, or his gentleness, and it showed that he indeed had feelings. But yeah, they definitely show that he's not all good, not all bad, And he had a good part.
And so I know we kind of left this part out, but the boy, he goes to a Catholic school. And it was so funny when he walked in. He said, "Lead us in prayer in the morning," and the little boy said, "I think I'm Jewish." And the teacher is so much of an asshole. He gonna say, he thinks he's Jewish. Such and such is Buddhist. Such and such.
He's like, I'm Buddhist. I don't believe in God. He said we have Buddhist, Catholic, the best of the religions because we have the best clothes. We have agnostic. We have I don't know, which is growing daily. And now we have I think I'm Jewish.
He said we celebrate all religions, but you want to say this prayer. I was like,
and he said, "Thank you, God." Okay.
He said,
"Thank you, God. Good job. Go sit down."
But the reason I bring up the boys' school is because in the end, they had like a whole like semester long project or whatever where you had to pick out a saint, everyday saint, or I forget what they called it. And the boy, this is bringing us all back around. He picked Mr. Vincent, hence the movie Saint Vincent, all of that. And it was just a very touching moment. They showed, where he couldn't hang out with Mr. Vincent no more, or didn't hang out with him as much and everything like that. And he went and did the research on Mr. Vincent and, found out he was he's a veteran, the nice things he do for different people and, and all of those things. And they had a very touching moment where he knighted him or, deemed him a saint. And it was just very nice movie. It made me, so sweet. Like,
it was definitely sweet. And one thing I liked about the boy is because sometimes they make the boy very, They make the boy very like dainty and sweet, like ooh, blah, blah, blah. This boy voice, he was like, you gonna know how I'm feeling. Because when he walked out, like from the first scene, when Vincent is like mad that the tree fell in his car, and the boy gets out the car and is like, is this our neighbor? And his mom's like, yeah. And he was like, this is gonna be a long life. Oh my God.
This the
I like it.
When he called his mom, he's like, yes, I'm at the old man's house next door. Then I guess she said, which one? The mean one.
The mean one. He was like, what's your name, sir? The mean one. Yeah. I'm like the old man. He says, this is smoke cigarettes. He's like, I'm allergic, sir. He gonna put it out the window.
When they had dinner, when the first time he babysat, he was like, dinner time. I guess you're hungry. He said, yes, sir. Then he said, he went over there. He poured out just
sardines.
He poured out sardines and crackers and hot sauce, and then he put the juice from the sardines in a cup. I said, ugh.
He said it was sushi.
Yes! I said,
I've had sushi. That ain't it.
I said, baby. I said, no.
Yeah,
no.
that show, it was some very funny scenes. Like, very funny scenes, but very just, even when because the boy eventually did have to use the break the nose technique on somebody. After he called somebody a son of a bee, your mom's a whore, and then ran over and broke his nose, then proceeded to run to Vincent's house and said, I did it. Break your nose. Break your nose. I said. And one of the other characters left out is a lady of the night. It was St. Vincent's Lady of the Night every Tuesday. She's like a Russian woman.
Look. The part when she had the baby, okay? Like, when she had the baby for real. When she had the baby, yes. And he came back in. He said, what is it? Black, white, ugly? I said...
Black, white, ugly?
I said...
Is it black? And even with that showed his gentleness, because the woman is a lady of the night and a stripper, and she's pregnant, and she couldn't get an ultrasound. So Vincent had pretended that she was his wife so she could use his insurance to get an ultrasound.
Yep.
And that was so sweet. Now, they did scheme a lot to get her the things she needed.
When they switched the size on that crib.
Size on the crib so she could get the nice one at the cheaper price. So that's the thing too. But it was really nice to see humanness shown in a way. Kind of like, I don't know if you ever, a movie that I thought of that's similar is Bad Santa. It's kind of like this.
Same type of character.
Yeah, same kind of character as that.
So, let's give St. Vincent a rating. The things that we are accounting for is like, did it meet the marks that it, like, did it reach the goal it was setting out to reach? For this movie, I think they wanted, some comedy with a little bit of emotion, and like, we're also going to rate based on like, was it shot, did it all come together? For me, we could do it out of 5, right? 5 is cool. For me, this was a strong 3.5, because I wouldn't watch it again, but like, I wasn't mad that I'm like, I wasted my time on this movie.
Yeah.
I'm an easy cry. A little bit at it, okay? And I definitely did laugh at some scenarios, so I think it reached its goal.
Good. I would say, I would give this one 4.5. I think the difference that adds to the 4 is nostalgia, because I had a similar situation. So I just was it just brought back warm feelings for me.
Yeah.
And I genuinely thought it was a movie that I was hooked. Like, I didn't do anything else but watch the movie. Like, I was hooked. And so it really captivated me in that sense. And it was funny, right? When he told him that she was a lady of the night, and then the boy went to court and said, "What does DACA do for a living?" "She's a lady of the night." I said, "Now she a lady of the night." And he goes, "You know what a lady of the night is?" And he said, "A lady that works at night." I said, "Just boy."
When he up there giving him the knighthood, he takes care of his lady of the night. It's like,
so, he doesn't like a lot of people, and a lot of people don't like him. I said, "Oh God."
Except for you and the cat.
Yeah, for you and the cat. And so yeah, I would definitely give it a strong 4.5. So yeah, it did its job.
Yeah.
So that was St. Vincent. It is on Netflix. If you have Netflix, please go check it out and let us know. Comment. Let us know. Tag us in you watching it on Old Girl at Old Girl on Instagram.
Old Girl Pod.
At Old Girl Pod on Instagram. Tag us while you're watching it. Let us know. Put it in the comment if you already watched it. Let us know.
Also, let us know what you want us to review next. Like I said, good series. It could be a movie, it could be a series, it could be happy, sad. We got Netflix between us, Disney Plus, so
HBO Max,
and this one more, Amazon Prime. So let us know what you want us to watch.
Yes. Preference: no scary movies. I don't.
No, you can put them in there. They won't be reviewed. You be like, I've been telling y'all to watch Killer on Killer for the past.
I don't.
No.
That's not my type of movie. But anything else, it's successful. But we good. So that was St. Vincent. So you know what time it is.
Do I?
It is Ask Auntie. This is the segment where me and Abigail give our auntie advice, even though I'm the real auntie here.
She is.
But Abigail is
auntie in training.
Great aunt. She's gonna be a great aunt when she gets there. Come
have
on.
some babies. Somebody has some babies.
I'm still learning. This is where we answer your questions. Your questions will go here, and we will give you our auntie advice. How do you say that? Auntie advice? I don't know.
I would say just say auntie.
Fatherly advice or motherly advice.
We'll give you our most auntiest advice.
But until we get questions from you all, we are going to go to Reddit to get questions from their ads. So, Abigail, do you have, I'm going to give you a preference, and you let me know. So today, we are going to tap into, we're going to do a little lightheartedness today. So, we're going to say, this is from the Sleep Monk Guy on Ask Reddit. And the question says, who is your least favorite character on your favorite show? So the first question would be, what is your favorite show currently?
Currently, well, I'm going to just say New Girl, because I just finished watching that for like third time in, complete series.
And then who's your least favorite character on?
I will have to say, okay, I'm gonna do a main character because part of me wants to do an auxiliary character.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say Jess is my least favorite.
Isn't she the main character?
I would say she's the new girl.
Oh.
Jess and then Nick. Like Nick and Jess, like, it's kind of like it's not least favorite because not like I don't like them, but like it's kind of like, come on, guys, like.
Okay, I've never watched New Girl, but Abigail describes shows so well that I feel like I watch every show she's watched. I'd be like, yeah, girl, cut. So okay.
Yeah. What about you?
So, well, my current favorite show right now is Bob Burgers, and my least favorite person on there is the mother, Linda. She does too much. Sometimes I'm just like, girl, pipe down. So I would say that.
Simmer down. Simmer
down. Okay, and then let's do this one. Is from No Trust Y'all on Reddit Advice Side. It says, I don't trust my girlfriend and I want to break up with her, but she is strongly against it. I have been trying to break up with my girlfriend because I really can't trust her. She has broken my personal boundaries numerous times and has given me valid reasons to doubt her, of which are so many that I no longer want to discuss. She made a scene in public that she doesn't want me to leave her, but I just can't take it because she doesn't seem to value loyalty and integrity. Well, they're asking for advice. What should they do?
You know what to do. You just, okay. The obvious answer, break up with them. But like, I guess you're asking like how, maybe, right?
Like what to do if somebody doesn't want you to break up with them?
That's their problem at that point.
Yeah, that ain't nothing to do with me.
I'm about to say it.
You don't want me to break up with you. I'm sorry, I'm doing it already.
Okay, like yeah. Break up with them. That like, just because somebody don't accept the breakup, don't mean that you did not break up.
Yeah, just because you don't acknowledge that we're not together anymore doesn't mean that we're still not together. Yeah, I would say, I know it's hard. That's something that person, that your girlfriend is going to have to deal with, is her inability to accept what is now reality. But that doesn't mean you have to morph into her reality.
Only thing that you can do, sir, ma'am, did they say who they were?
No, they didn't say.
Okay, only thing that you can do is be clear and stand 10 toes down in that. Only thing that you can do is be like, hey, this is what it is. I no longer wish to participate and to partake in this relationship. We are no longer together. Only thing that you can do is be clear, concise, consistent, and just let it be that. And I know you might feel bad, but you feel bad in a relationship, so you're gonna have to feel one way or the other. Not saying that you gotta be like, I don't want to be with your Nickelodeon. You ain't gotta be with, you ain't gotta be ugly, but like, sorry, cuz. Yeah.
Sorry, I can't be your man.
Don't want to be your man.
Yeah, man, that's a TikTok thing. I ain't read. Yes, different. So that is Ask Auntie. We really want questions from the people who actually watch. So please send us messages of questions.
Y'all, I want to answer questions. I want to give y'all heartfelt stuff because these people, I don't know them, so I
don't know.
But you guys are people. It would be heartfelt.
Oh, and then also, just so you know, Ask Auntie will be a once a month segment, so that way we can have a lot of questions.
Yes.
So this gives you time.
It gives you time to get a good question. Okay.
Yes. So Ask Auntie will be once a month. So once we get questions, we'll be able to answer them, give you our personal take on it.
Yep.
So you have 1 month to get us some more questions, so that way we can answer them for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So that's
a good show. That's a good show.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, we should review that one. Anyway, yes. So let's go on to our last and final. Do you want to introduce it, Abigail?
Yes. So this next segment, this is a new one as well. Because look, y'all not sending us the messages, so we gonna give y'all advice anyway. And this one is called Hey Girl, Hey. Hey. So in this little part, what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you. It could be funny, serious, heartfelt, life lessons.
Just anything.
Hey, don't wear red shoes. I don't know. Anything. Yeah.
Anything.
So, do you have some advice you would like to bestow on the people?
Yes, I do. I gave a little tidbit of it earlier, but I'm gonna come back. One that I really noticed is Vaseline. Now, listen.
I'm listening, Linda.
I have extremely dry skin, eczema, very, very bad. I struggled with that my whole life. But when I went to a dermatologist and they said that Vaseline was the best thing to use, I listened, and she was right. Vaseline is the best thing to use. Now listen, let me tell you. This is dermatologist approved. Putting Vaseline on your face. This is how I do my routine. I wash my face. I put on my oil. I put on my Vaseline, and then I put on my sunscreen. Now you're going to look oily. However, your skin's gonna be moisturized. You're gonna have a glow. Look at this. It doesn't lie. You're gonna have a glow, and your skin's gonna be so supple smooth. So Vaseline, hunties, will have you looking like a radiant woman.
Now,
Vaseline, woman, whatever,
or non-binary,
whoever, you're gonna look beautiful. Dogs too. I'm sorry. Did you watch this? But yes, anything.
Now, I want to second that. You told me about putting Vaseline, and I'm not putting Vaseline on my face because I don't know about other cultures, but in the black culture, you get this image of your mama, your grandma.
Yes, smothering Vaseline on you.
All on your face, and you out there. Another tidbit: we're from up north, Cleveland in specific, right down that lake, especially in that winter time.
Yes, you put Vaseline just so you can be warm.
I was like, 'cause that wind will cut your face.
It will be warm.
But I have started doing that ever since you told me about it. I was like, you know what? Okay, and I don't use a lot of Vaseline on my face. I use like not even like a fingertip, like just just a tidbit, and I put it on my face because like Nia, I get eczema too. I'm very dry up and around here, and it goes like it's like here, and then right there and everything. But I put it on Vaseline this morning, and people like, oh, put on Vaseline. I put on Vaseline, then I put on makeup. So like, you people get worried about like how it's going to interact with their makeup.
Yeah.
What do you think?
And there's a new trend on TikTok. People are washing their face with Vaseline, whatever. But a dermatologist said that even if you just put Vaseline under your eye at night, that is a good eye cream.
Very supple. But all right, y'all. So we were so happy to be back with you guys. We really missed you. We, these conversations been happening, just not on the camera. We've been
awesome, always,
every day, all day, every day, gang. Okay,
literally.
But
thank you so much for rocking out with us and being patient with us.
Like, share, subscribe, Instagram at Old Girl Pod. Okay.
Oh,
girl.
Oh, girl.
That's the whole reason we named the show that, just so we can say that. But yes, thank you all.
Thank you so much.
We love you.
Bye. Till